It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills, and it's coming up next.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Xavier Gibson now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by the four-time MVP who's been in this league since 2005, Aaron Rodgers.
Well, these Jets fans, they've been waiting for this moment. They only got 4 snaps of Aaron Rodgers a season ago before, unfortunately, that Achilles snapped. He's put himself in tremendous shape. He worked to almost get back last season, and that arm and that release, Kate, it is still one of the most dynamic in the game.
They start the drive with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Escape. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. And leading them out is the 7th-year pro. Seems to be in the MVP conversation every year now. It's Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, into stardom, quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to, and just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with the pass and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
Cox, there's that rookie out of Florida State. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Another one for Cook. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They just get the play off. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have second down behind the sticks. Another try following the sack. Rolling left, buying some time. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Allen on third down. Escapes the pocket. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. On first down, Allen. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Play action now, Allen. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. To the air again, Allen. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some points every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force some punts and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right, because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league, and the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. They're out and set, first and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Oh, he loses the football. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Bills and receiver Amari Cooper making their way back out. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
They put a receiver in motion right. Allen now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 23. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down from the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. Allen gonna throw again. Brought in close to the 8. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Again, Allen to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Bass now to kick this away. Wangu now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Jets headed out on offense late in this 1st half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Able to find Corley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. 1st and 10 from the 41. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That one gains 7. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. They'll throw again, Rodgers. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. He's throwing this all the way for the end zone. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. It's halftime here in Buffalo. The Bills with the lead after 2. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bills were led in the first half by their all-world quarterback, Josh Allen. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Quincy Williams making the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground, not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
So on 4th down, on comes Sam Martin to handle the punt for the Bills. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Jets are starting deep from their own territory here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Hits a seam at the 40. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Hall once more. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now looking to throw with Rodgers. That's caught, it's Breece Hall. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Has it. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Bills offense all set for their next drive. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here's 2nd and 5. On the move, headed right. Cook hauls it in. He touches him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. A again, it's Cook. And he'll get it up to the 44. So quickly, the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Five DBs out there for the Jets. Third down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. The Bills with a punt team out there. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And he put just a little too much on this one as it hits in the end zone for a touchback. The Jets and Aaron Rodgers headed back out on offense. And you tell us this all the time, Brock. Touchdowns aren't the only stats that make a quarterback, right? Yep, he's nodding right now. But the absence of any from his ledger, well, that's problematic. And his struggles are indicative of the challenge that this offense as a group has really been fighting all game long. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And that's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Bills take a knee, and they'll let the seconds tick away in this win.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed out the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So out now comes the punter. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.